Now we'll start another topic, arithmetic progression. See, what do you mean by arithmetic progression? There are certain patterns in our everyday life, like I have applied for a job and I got selected. So initially they said that they will give me rupees 1000 for the initial salary, but every year an increment of rupees 200 will be made. So for the first year my salary would be 100,000, but after 1 year my salary would be 1200. Then after the another year my salary would be 1400 rupees, and so on. My salary is increasing by rupees 200 every year. Similarly, if you consider a ladder, see, ladder are there, many sticks are there on which we stand. So I suppose that the length of this rug is 45 centimeter and it is decreasing by 2 centimeter every uniformly when we go from top to bottom. So if this is 25, then this will continue to be 43, then this will be 41, and then this will be 39, and so on. Now you are observing a pattern over here, that 45, 43, 41, 39, and so on. Some pattern is forming in each of the every number. So what is AP? Consider some examples: 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. 100, 70, 40, 10, and so on. -3, -2, -1, 0. So every number in this list is called a term. Here many numbers are there: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So each number is called a term. See, in this series, first series, each preceding number, the number before the another, is increasing by 1. So if I add +1 to this, it will become 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Each term is 1 more than the term preceding. Consider the next series: 100, 70, 40, 10. Here each term is 30 less than the term preceding it. If I do 100 minus 30 is 70, 70 minus 30 is 40, 40 minus 30 is 10. So each term is 30 less than the term preceding. Now consider this pattern: -3, -2, -1, 0. Now if I add 1 to -3, it will become -2. If I add 1, then the next number will appear. So successive terms. What do you mean by successive terms? Next terms are obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding terms. Such list of numbers is called, in the list is said to be in arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression short form is AP. So here is a fixed difference between every two terms. So the fixed difference is called common difference of AP. Common difference of AP, and this can be positive, negative, or 0. Consider here only 100, 70, 40, 10. So the difference was 70 minus 100, which is -30. So common difference was -30. 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. D was 2 minus 1, which is 1, and this is positive. So the common difference of an AP can either be negative, positive, or 0. So if we consider the terms, general form: A1, A2, A3, and so on, AN. So D, that is common difference, can be written as A2 minus A1, which is A3 minus A2, or AN minus AN minus 1, that is the last term minus the preceding sum. So these series can be of two types: finite and infinite. What do you mean by finite? That we can count the number of the list. So if there is a last term in a series, then it is known as finite series. And if there is no last term, it is counting till infinity, then we say it is an infinite list. So finite list has a last term, but infinite do not have a last term. So general form of AP. So if we write general form of AP, it is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on, because difference is DO in between two different terms. Consider an example 6, 9, 12 and 15 and so on. So here, since so on is written, therefore it is an infinite series. First term is A is 6 and the difference D is 9 minus 6, which is equals to 3. So positive D is there and common difference. You can check 12 minus 9 is 3, 15 minus 12 is 3. So common difference in the AP list of AP is 3. Consider another example 6, 3, 0, minus 3. Here first term is 6. D is 3 minus 6, which is minus 3. So negative D is there. In general, A1, A2, A3 and so on, this is the number of list. So D can be written as AN minus 1. This in general we can write it like this. Now we'll solve some examples for AP 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, write the first term and common difference D. So 3 by 2 is the first term and common difference is half minus 3 by 2, which is minus 2 by 2, which is minus 1. You can check it for another one also, minus 2 by 2, which is minus 1. So D is minus 1. Which of the following form an AP? If they form an AP, write next two terms. See, we'll solve the A part here. First term is for D. 10 minus 4 is 6. 16 minus 10 is 6. 22 minus 16 is 6. Since difference between two consecutive terms is same, therefore it is forming an AP. Now if we have to form the next number, next two terms, therefore 22 plus 6, because common difference is D, 28, and 28 plus 6 is 34. So next two terms are 28 and 34. Second part, 1 minus 1 minus 3 minus 5. First find minus 1 is minus 2, minus 3, minus 1 is minus 2, minus 5 minus 3 is also minus 2. Since D is same for all the terms, therefore it is in AP. Now find the next two terms. Minus 5 plus minus 2 is minus 7 and minus 7 plus minus 2 is minus 9. So these are the next two terms. C part, 2 minus minus 2 is 4, minus 2 is minus 4. Since difference is not same, therefore it is not an AP. D part, 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, but 2 minus 1 is 1. Similarly, since difference is not same, therefore it is not forming an